Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Tuesday, the 5th of August. Reading through Acts with McShane, we read chapter 23 today. Paul had been arrested and taken before the Sanhedrin. He'd claimed that it was because he was a Pharisee that he's being charged, which split the Sanhedrin. The Pharisees supported him, the Sadducees were against him. And it became so fractious that the commander of the garrison took him out of the situation to safeguard him. Reading from verse 12, the next morning some Jews formed a conspiracy and bound themselves with an oath not to eat or drink until they had killed Paul. More than 40 men were involved in the plot. They went to the chief priests and elders and said, "We've taken a solemn oath not to eat anything until we've killed Paul. Now then, you and the Sanhedrin petition the commander to bring him before you on the pretext of wanting more accurate information about his case. We are ready to kill him before he gets here." The plot was hatched and it looked like fairly foolproof, except that Paul's nephew hears about it, warns Paul. Paul sends the nephew to the commander, who gets the story, and he in turn sends Paul off to Caesarea, right out of Judea, so he's kept safe. God's plans for his life continues. But as I read that, I thought, what did those 40 men do? They'd taken this oath. They weren't going to eat and drink until they'd killed Paul. No, they couldn't. Did they keep their oath and starve themselves? I suspect probably not. Their enthusiasm overcame them, and they went and they apologized and extricated themselves somehow. Maybe they got the chief priest to excuse them from their oath or something like that. And as I read that, I thought sort of two things. Just the one, this bizarre animosity that Paul evoked, that they were so against what he stood for, that they were prepared to do that. And as Christians, we shouldn't be surprised when people have a passionately negative reaction. We don't search for it. We don't want it. We don't ask for it. But if it happens, we shouldn't be completely surprised. That's what the gospel does. And then secondly, just with those men, for me it was a warning. Be circumspect about what one promises and swears to undertake. Rather promise little and deliver on it than undertake some huge, grandiose scheme which you can't see through. So be encouraged to do small things, one step at a time. Be faithful in the little things, and all the little things add up to something big. And as we deliver on the little things, we know God is working and we are blessed.